You are about to be shown the way, my gorgeous Capricorn. Listen to me very carefully, because this week is going to be quite extraordinary, to be quite honest with you. So you are about to be shown the way. When it comes to, you're about to be shown the way towards your own victory. Okay, you are about to be shown the way towards your own victory. When it comes to numerology, your number is number 9, which means that right at the beginning of this week, the moment in time you have a bickering, a little bit of a bickering with somebody. There is going to be some kind of a bickering you're going to have with somebody right at the beginning of this week. And you know what? This is probably one of the best things that could have happened to you in a very long time. And I know that this sounds crazy, so it really all depends how this situation is going to come up, who exactly you are going to be bickering with, what exactly this bickering is going to be all about. Because do you know what? It's all about you clearly understanding, something very, very special about you, something very, very unique about you, something really, really kind of beautiful about yourself. So when it comes to this bickering that you're going to have, this is not about an argument. This is not about somebody being like nasty, or you being nasty, or you being horrible, or you being rude to somebody. This is going to be very, very special situation which is going to take place in your life. So it all depends what this bickering is going to be about. Who are you going to be bickering with, and what exactly is going to come out of it? Because the bottom line is, why is this going to be so beneficial for you and for your life? It's only because it's really going to be highlighted so much what what are you so good at, what are you so special at. And that in itself, it's not only about you being reminded of what you are so good at, but all this energy that is going to be created, with this bickering, through this bickering. And it really depends what exactly is going to be said, you see, which words are going to be used exactly in order to land to this really, really special, really powerful destination when it comes to your life. It's not only about you being reminded of what you are so special about, but it's also at the same time, the moment in time you're reminded of this, my gorgeous Capricornius, the moment in time you're reminded of this, at that moment in time, you're also going to, you're going to have this flashback, you're going to have this vision, and you are going to have something in your mind, something you've been going through, something really negative, something really dark, perhaps within the last year or so, or within the last couple of years. You're instantly going to be reminded as well at the same time, something negative and something dark you actually have been going through. And now this is all going to work in your favor. This is all going to be so beneficial. So first of all, you're reminded what you're so good at, what you're so special at, what means to you so much. And now, boom, you're again also reminded of some kind of a negative stage of your life you've been through. Like, I suppose not that long ago. It could be 1 year ago. It could be within the last couple of years. It doesn't really matter. This is all going to make you, feel in a certain way. This is all going to be contributing to you and to your life. This is all going to be contributing towards your own energy. Why? Because later on, a day or two after that, this is a lot is going to be on your mind. And later on, a day or two after that moment in time, you are going to have such a brilliant idea, my gorgeous Capricorn. What do you want to do? What do you want to start? What do you want to focus on so badly? And it's really a lot to do with absolutely everything, every single thing I've mentioned so far. mentioned so far. And I know that this is going to sound mental again, but whatever negative you went through that you're going to be reminded of, this was also ridiculously beneficial for you being ready and for you being prepared at this stage of your life to take this seriously, and I know it sounds crazy, but this was all kind of building you up, to this, for this moment in time. So a day or two after, you are going to have such a brilliant idea. What do you want to do next? But it is a lot to do with things that normally inspire you. It is to do with things that are normally on your mind, And what I find absolutely fascinating, I need you to take this extremely, extremely seriously. I need you to take this very seriously. This stage of your life is very, very special. It's very special, okay? And at any given time, when we are reminded of our talents, or when we are reminded of something that we are so good at, something that comes natural to us, and it's always going to lead towards something very good, towards something very special. And here we are. It's not only you're going to have this idea, for example, it's not only you're going to have this idea, but at the same time, you are in like about 3 or 4 weeks time, you are going to have absolutely brilliant opportunity. In like about 3 or 4 weeks time from this moment onwards, you are going to have absolutely brilliant opportunity, an important opportunity to take this idea on the next level. Okay, this is very important for you to understand that now at this stage of your life you need to open your mind, my gorgeous Capricornians, and this is actually going to be extremely beneficial for your own happiness. I can see you being so much happier after this moment in time because you're going to be focusing on the right things, and the next few weeks are going to be so interesting. Oh my God, the next few weeks are going to be so interesting, but especially the moment in time when you do have this a brilliant opportunity to take this idea on the next level, to go further with it, this is when things are going to become really brilliant for you indeed. When it comes to money and when it comes to finances, this is going to lead towards something really big. Look at this. When it comes to money and when it comes to finances, all I can say to you that there is like a really big success going to come out of it. This is absolutely brilliant. So what's going to happen by the time you get to the mid part of this week? At around the mid part of this week, here you are going to make such an important decision, okay? And this is when everything is really going to start. At around the mid-week, you are going to make such an important decision, based on this idea. And this is where everything is really going to start. Do you understand what I mean? So first, in the first part of this week, you're gonna have this bickering, which is gonna be probably one of the best things that could have happened to you in a very long time. First of all, you're gonna have this bickering, and then you're gonna have this brilliant idea, okay? But only by the time you get to the mid part of this week, you see a lot is gonna be on your mind. Only at around the mid part of this week, my God, you're gonna make such an important decision based on this idea. And as I said, in like about 3 or 4 weeks time, you are going to have this amazing opportunity to take this on the next level. But the moment in time you really make this important decision at around this the mid of this week, at that moment in time this particular door is about to open. And before you make this decision, you are gonna be like doing already like a lot of exploring. Based on this idea, you will be doing lots of exploring already. And I know that you're going to talk to a couple of people. There are a couple of very interesting but rather important people you're also going to be talking to at around the midweek. And you're going to realize that your options are even bigger and even better than you could have like kind of imagined. And oh my God, and that's why you are going to make such an important decision based on this particular idea. And this decision decision, the moment in time you make this important decision, and you will know what this is, because it's going to happen after you speak to this couple of people I've already mentioned. It's going to happen after you speak to this couple of people that I already mentioned, and they are indeed going to be connected to this idea in such a way where these people are experienced, you know, when it comes to this idea. These people have been through, you know, lots of things in their life, but these people are wise, these people are smart, these people are clever, but the most importantly, these people are really going to kind of play an important role when it comes to you gathering and getting that much needed clarity. Do you know what I mean? So that's why, you know, this decision that you're going to make, it's going to be based on what this couple of people have, for example, told you. And the moment in time you make this decision, at that moment in time, you're also like, you're also going to realize that there is some kind of a sacrifice that you're going to need to make. Okay, the moment in time you make this important decision, part of that important decision, it's also you knowing and clearly understanding that there is this important sacrifice you are going to need to make. But listen to me very carefully. Don't worry about this sacrifice too much. This in itself, it's already the beginning of such a beautiful change. This in itself, it's going to turn your life around. This in itself is about to turn your life around, my gorgeous Capricornius. And this is what's important. This is what counts here, you know, very, very important indeed. And also, my gorgeous Capricornius, you know, when it comes to the midweek, somebody very close to you, somebody who you really get on with, one of the main people in your life. Okay, so, you know, maybe it's a family member, maybe it's your partner if you've got one, maybe it's your best friend, you know, somebody very close to you who you normally talk to, who you normally open up to. I see this ever so often, you know, when it comes to your sign, for example, and I do know that for a fact. And, you know, you are going to be speaking to somebody who you feel very much so connected to, and this particular person is somebody very strong, somebody smart, and somebody quite emotionally balanced. That's how I see this person, somebody very intelligent, but somebody also rather emotionally balanced. And again, it's ever so important to pay attention to what exactly you're going to be talking about, because this person is going to change your mind about something. Nothing to do with what I said so far. Nothing to do with what I said so far, okay? Nothing to do with the first part of this week. Nothing to do with this idea. Nothing to do with this decision. But this particular person who you're going to be talking to at around the midweek, it's going to really kind of open your eyes when it comes to what you need to be a little bit longer patient about. Okay, I think that you're going to say that you're frustrated about something, that something is going to be annoying you so much, but you have to be very careful here not to make some kind of a mistake. Okay, you need to be very careful not to kind of rush into conclusions or anything like that. You need to listen to what this person is going to tell you, for example. It's all about you clearly understanding what you need to carry on with. Okay, what you need to carry on with, what you need to be a little bit more patient about. And this in itself is going to be so rewarding for you. So rewarding for you. Whatever I'm talking about here, whatever we are talking about here, this in itself is going to be rewarding for you already by the end of September 2025. Okay, this is going to happen, and this is going to be rewarding for you by the end of September 2025. But right before that happens, right before you get this reward connected to this, you see, situation, you know, there is a very special sign you are going to have, and that particular sign that you are going to have, it's somehow gonna be like a full-on connected to nature. For example, to nature. This sign is going to come from nature, through nature. Okay, a very, very significant time of your life this is. By the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Capricornius, you see, this is why I said to you that this week is going to be so special. This week is going to be so different. Listen, listen, listen. At around the end of this week, something you've been praying for, is about to arrive. My gorgeous Capricorn, you deserve this. This is the time of your life. Honestly, you really deserve this. Whatever this is, something you've been praying for is about to arrive into your life. You know how happy you're gonna be. It's really a lot to do with this message that you are going to have, with this news that you are going to have, with this information that you are going to have. Something that you've been praying for is about to arrive. Okay, and you are going to be so happy. You will be able to chill out. You will be able to relax, you know, because this is to do with an aspect of your life you have been worrying about ever so much, and especially lately you've been worrying about it so much, my gorgeous Capricornius. This stage of your life is gonna mean to you, oh my goodness. So now, you know, you are gonna be able to, now after this moment in time, your priorities are going to start changing. Your priorities are going to start changing. You really need to go with this particular flow. And when I said that, you know, something that you've been praying for, it's about to arrive, it's going to come through some kind of a news, some kind of information, some kind of a message. And, you know, as soon as you kind of like become aware of it, you're going to be so happy. You're going to be so excited, my gorgeous Capricornius. But also at the same time, it's going to be in your mind. You need to do instantly. You need to do immediately. Because again, you are going to benefit from being in this really powerful flow. I strongly suggest you to do something about it immediately, whatever comes to you, my gorgeous Capricornius. Very important indeed. And also at this stage of your life, because something has arrived, you know, into your life, something that you've been praying for is about to arrive. You're also going to be really happy because now you will know what exactly has come to an end. You will know what exactly do you need to move on from. You will know what exactly do you need to walk away from. By doing that, you are protecting yourself, you are protecting your energy, and of course that you are doing the right thing. So now, my gorgeous Capricornius, I'm going to shuffle these tarot cards and I'm going to see what's going to be your tarot card of the week, okay? I'm just going to see what's going to be your tarot card of the week. Okay, you see this? Oh my God, this baby just turned around by itself. Do I need to say any more? Do I need to say any more? You know that the energy is gonna be different. Everything is going to pick up. You're gonna start to feel like really determined to do what you wanted to do for a very long time, my gorgeous Capricornius. The energy is gonna be absolutely wonderful. There are gonna be some brilliant ideas that you are going to have, and everything is going to pick up when it comes to this week so beautifully. When you feel so good, when you feel so determined, your mind opens, you know, you come out of your comfort zone, and this is why you have like a lots of brilliant ideas. There are so many signs you are going to have you need to pay attention to. There are so many synchronicities that you are going to have you need to pay attention to, because they're all going to be guiding you towards something really important you forgot about. They are all going to be guiding you towards something really important, my gorgeous Capricornius, you forgot about. Okay, and now the moment in time you realize this, the moment in time you remember, at that moment in time you also need to kind of like, you know, adjust your life as well somehow, and you need to bring this into your life. Now it's time. Hello, my gorgeous people. I'm so excited to finally share something I've poured a lot of intention into. I've created the Ritual Mug Collection, 3 absolutely beautiful mugs designed for your sacred mornings, tarot sessions, and daily rituals. First up is the High Priestess Brew, which is perfect for connecting with your intuition intuition and centering your energy before a reading. Then there is a full moon fuel, a lunar inspired mug for aligning your energy with the moon's cycles. And for those powerful go-getter mornings, there is Sip Your Strength, designed to help you step into your courage and purpose. These aren't just mugs, they're intentional tools to bring energy and magic to your day. You can shop the full collection right now. Just tap the link in the description or click the card up here to explore all three. Thanks so much for supporting what I create, and I can't wait to see which one calls to you.